Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Baina Midday News, coming to you live from our news hub, Atomic Junction, Benab House, Accra. My name is Fawzi Abdullah. Coming up this afternoon. President Mahama has announced that Ghana is on course to exit funding support from the Global Vaccine Alliance by the year 2030. And in business, IMF is expected to present Ghana's sixth and final program review to its executive board on July 27th. And on the international front, Ebola outbreak has killed at least 88 people in the Democratic Republic of Congo. These and many more stories coming up in the next few minutes. Do stay. Thanks for staying. You're watching Baina Midday News, and we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Baina TV. Now let's move to our very first story. And President John Dramani Mahama has announced that Ghana is on course to exit funding support from the Global Vaccine Alliance by the year 2030. Speaking at the 27th World Health Assembly in Geneva on Monday, May 18th, President Mahama disclosed that Ghana's progress in strengthening its healthcare systems and vaccine financing capacity has positioned the country to gradually transition from being a beneficiary of international vaccine support to potentially becoming a contributor in the future.
Addressing delegates at the Assembly, President Mahama also highlighted the government's effort to improve access to specialized healthcare through the Mahama Cares initiative, which seeks to make advanced and expensive medical treatment accessible to ordinary citizens. The announcement formed part of the President's broader address on healthcare reforms, universal health coverage, and health sovereignty for African nations during their high-level global health gathering organized by the World Health Organization. GAVI, officially known as the Vaccine Alliance, is a global public-private partnership established to improve access to life-saving vaccines in low-income countries. Over the years, the organization has supported Ghana's immunization programs by helping finance vaccines for diseases such as measles, polio, pneumococcal infections, rotavirus, yellow fever, and human papilloma virus, among others. The alliance has played a critical role in reducing childhood mortality rates and improving vaccine coverage in Ghana through funding support, technical assistance, and partnership with international health agencies. Under GAVI's transition framework, countries whose economies and gross national incomes improve beyond certain threshold are gradually weaned off donor support and expected to independently finance their national immunization programs.
Moving on, former National Food and Buffer Stock Company Chief Executive Officer Hanan Abdul Wahab and his wife Faiza Seiduuni are facing fresh criminal charges following new legal action initiated by the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice over alleged financial misconduct involving millions of Ghana cedis. According to court documents filed at the High Court in Accra on May 15, 2026, the couple has been charged with a total of 20 counts relating to alleged financial impropriety during Mr. Abdul Wahab's tenure as head of the State of Management Agency.
The charges include stealing, defrauding by false pretenses, abuse of public office for profit, and money laundering, marking a significant escalation in the legal troubles confronting the former NAFCOC boss and his spouse. The latest court action comes shortly after the couple was rearrested by the Economic and Organized Crime Office. Their rearrest followed their discharge by the High Court in an earlier case, a development that generated widespread public attention and renewed scrutiny of allegations surrounding activities at the state-owned institution. Prosecutors allege that Mr. Abdul Wahab fraudulently obtained 734,400 cedis from NAFCOC in 2017 under the pretext of rent payments purportedly covering a 2-year period from May 2017 to May 2019. According to the prosecution, the payments were processed under questionable circumstances and formed part of a broader scheme to unlawfully benefit from public funds while occupying a senior public office. The Attorney General's office further alleges that between September 2018 and August 2019, more than 3.34 million cedis was diverted to Al-Karni Enterprise, a company said to be owned by Mr. Abdul Wahab's wife, Faiza Said Wuni. Investigators claim the payments were made for purported food supply contracts that prosecutors now describe as fraudulent. Court filings indicate that the alleged transactions were carried out under guise of legitimate procurement arrangements, even though investigators believe the contracts lacked proper justification and may have been designed to ship-on state funds for personal gain. The prosecution also contends that the accused persons used various means to conceal the origins of the funds, leading to the additional money laundering charges contained in the latest charge sheet.
Moving on further, the Narcotics Control Commission has arrested several suspected drug traffickers following a major anti-drug operation conducted across parts of the Greater Accra and Oti regions over the weekend. In a Facebook post on Monday, May 18th, NARCOC said the intelligence-led operation formed part of its intensified nationwide campaign to clamp down on illicit drug trafficking and substance abuse activities. According to the Commission, the raids targeted known drug dens in areas including Kisiman, Dome, and Kwabenya in the Greater Accra region. NARCOC disclosed that officers retrieved quantities of suspected narcotic substances and other incriminating materials during the exercise. The Commission further revealed that another major operation was conducted at Alavanyo in the Oti region, where additional suspects were arrested and suspected drugs seized. It noted that the operations are aimed at identifying and dismantling criminal networks involved in the distribution of illegal drugs, particularly within densely populated urban communities. NARCOC reaffirmed its commitment to combating the growing drug menace in the country and warned individuals involved in the illegal drug trade to desist or face the full rigors of the law. The Commission also assured the public of its resolve to continue working tirelessly to identify and clean up criminal networks linked to illicit drugs distribution across the country. You're still watching Baina Midday News. We'll be back with business and more after this break. To stay.
Rayuwa mai lafiya yana haɓaka iko, haɓaka tunanin jiki da jin daɗin rayuwa wanda ke kayyade tattalin arziki, zamantakewa da muhalli. Ku kasance tare da ni, Nana Amina Muhammad, akan Baina TV a yayin da zan dinga kawo muku masana kiwon lafiya saboda mu tattauna battutukan da sun ka shafi kiwon lafiya don mu inganta tunanin jikinmu da zamantakewanmu.
Rayuwa Mai Lafiya. This and every Tuesday at 8:15 p.m. only on Baina TV. Last season, we saw incredible talent, passion, and purpose. And we delivered on our promises. A fully sponsored Umrah package for our eventual winner. Now is your turn to stand the chance of winning a fully sponsored Umrah package, capacity building opportunities, and cash prizes. The Ummah Show Season 2 is here. Bigger and better. Are you a young Muslim between 18 and 30? Do you have a talent that can inspire the Ummah? Then this is your moment. Apply now at ummah.bainamultimedia.com. Call 0539 467757 for further inquiries. Don't just watch it, be part of it. The Ummah Show. Definitely different.
Kasuwan baina, ina masu ciniki, me kake sayarwa, abincin ci ne ko kuwa rigan sawa ne. Kasuwan baina is here to take your business to the next level and then give your business the spotlight it needs. It doesn't matter where you are. Call us, Kasuwan baina, we will come. So take this number 053 948 7757. Let's take your business to the next level. Kasuwan baina, let's go together. You're welcome back and thanks for staying. If you just tuned in, you're watching Baina Midday News. I'm streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Baina TV. Now let's delve into the world of business. And the International Monetary Fund is expected to present Ghana's 6th and final program instrument to its executive board on July 27th. IMF Mission Chief for Ghana, Ruben Atoyan, said he is returning to Washington to prepare its final staff report and make what he described as a strong case to the board for approval of Ghana's program. Dr. Atoyan explained that once the board approves the report, the final tranche of more than $380 million under Ghana's bailout program is expected to hit the account of the Bank of Ghana. He clarified that Ghana's extended credit facility program has not officially ended yet, despite the recent staff-level agreement reached in Accra. Dr. Atoyan described the IMF mission to Ghana as very fruitful, noting that the visit allowed the team to engage stakeholders beyond official government meetings. According to him, those arrangements are critical in shaping the IMF's final assessment of Ghana's economic program. He also expressed optimism that government would complete all outstanding commitments before the board meeting in July. An IMF staff team led by Dr. Atoyan visited Accra from April 29 to April 15th to discuss the Article 6 consultation consultation, the 6th and final review of Ghana's ECF program, and the country's request for a non-financing PCI also stressed the need for reforms in the energy sector, especially at the Electricity Company of Ghana. It said priority should be given to tackling distribution and collection losses at ECG, including finalizing private sector participation in the distribution business. Ghana entered into the 36-month IMF Extended Credit Facility arrangement in May 2023, with access to about $3 billion in support. Now to some news beyond our borders. Health authorities in the Democratic Republic of Congo are battling a fast-spreading Ebola outbreak that has killed at least 88 people and triggered a global health emergency alert from the World Health Organization. The outbreak linked to the bandit of Ebola has spread from the Mowawalu health zone to the cities of Bunia and Goma in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo.
Health officials say the situation is becoming increasingly difficult due to insecurity and the presence of armed groups in the region. Professor Jacques Muyembi, head of the National Institute of Biomedical Research, warned that the disease could spread rapidly because of poor access to healthcare and ongoing conflict. The World Health Organization has declared the outbreak a global public health emergency, raising concern over the true number of infections. According to the African CDC, more than 300 suspected cases have already been recorded. Unlike previous Ebola outbreaks, this strain currently has no approved vaccine or specific treatment, increasing fear among health workers and local communities. Authorities say poor roads, overcrowded health centers, and limited testing capacity are making containment efforts more challenging. This is the 17th Ebola outbreak recorded in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Now, a peaceful indignation march and tribute ceremony for victims of recent attacks in Mali was successfully held in Accra on Sunday, May 17, 2026, bringing together members of the Malian community and solidarity partners. The event gathered representatives of the Embassy of Mali in Ghana, traditional and religious leaders, the High Council of Malians in Ghana, Student Association, and invited guests.
The peaceful march was supervised by police officers to ensure calm and order throughout the event. The ceremony opened with the Malian national anthem, followed by a floral tribute in memory of the victims. Speakers expressed condolences to the Malian people, paid tribute to fallen victims, and called for peace, unity, and solidarity. Mr. Alhaj Isa Muhammad Koulibaly, the Vice President of the High Council of Malians in Ghana, presented a letter of condolence on behalf of the Malian community and thanked participants, Ghanaian authorities, and partner organizations for their support.
The death of our Minister Sadio Kamara. It was a killing by the terrorists last month, 25th April 2026 in Placentia. Even the most people, all of them died for that terrorist attack. Today, we request and we call our brothers and sisters, African people all, and IS people to come and share together the pain we get on the 25th, the death of the Minister Sadio Kamara.
Several speakers condemned the violence in Mali and expressed solidarity with affected families while urging unity and peace across Africa.
Everyone who participated in this movement of the peace and solidarity in the memory of our beloved brother, Mr. General Sadio Kamara, and all the Malians who were killed on the 25th. Which we took away, they took a precious life from us, from our community. Mr. Sadio will always be remembered as a person of dignity, strength, and kindness. His loss is deeply felt in our hearts, the heart of all the Malians.
Representatives of community organizations and partner institutions also condemned the attack, describing them as tragic and inhumane acts.
Together today to condemn the heinous terrorism attack that claimed the lives and the Defense Minister, Mr. Sadio Kamara, and to reaffirm commitment to promote global peace and human rights. This coward act is a stark reminder of the danger that our world is facing.
Today we are speaking about Mali, but I want us to speak about unity. I want us to know that everything coming in Mali can also happen to other countries, and then we need to be united. We need to have this sense of solidarity when we are talking about countries. We are all brothers and sisters, and today show that Africa can also be united and also, guarded around one purpose.
The ceremony ended with a call for African unity and solidarity, stressing the importance of peace and collective support among African nations.
Moving on to the world of sports, the 2026 African Athletics Championship ended on Sunday at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, with South Africa dominating the medal table, while host nation Ghana recorded its best performance in years. The 6-day competition brought together some of Africa's top athletes and attracted attention across the continent. Despite organizational challenges at the start of the event, Ghana managed to win 5 medals, its highest total since 2016.
Ghana secured 4 bronze medals through the men's and women's 4x100-meter relay teams, 800-meter runner Alex Amankwa and 400 meters athlete Florence Agyemang. Ghana's only silver medal came from high jumper Esther Obenewa. Young Ghanaian athletes also impressed home fans with strong performances throughout the competition, showing promise for the future of athletics in the country. However, the championship was also marked by several organizational problems. During the opening days, technical issues affected the start gun, race timing systems, and access to official race information for journalists. Controversy also emerged after South African shot put athlete Aiden Smith criticized conditions at the event, including